Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Elizabeth here. May 26th, we have the moon entering Gemini today, 1:21 p.m. I just wanted to come on I know I did a video on it, but I was looking ahead at the week and we have such a great energy this week. I wanted to come back on it and just kind of briefly touch on it. We have a lot of sextiles today, and that is real opportunities, like windows of opportunities, but you have to take them. It's such a beautiful energy for the new moon. So even if you don't know where, the new moon lands in your house, like what house in your chart, you can still, set an intention. It still puts that energy out there. We have Saturn, both Saturn and Neptune in Aries, sextiling the moon. We have Mercury in Gemini, sextiling Neptune in Aries. We also have the moon in Gemini trining Pluto in Aquarius. And then at 11:02 p.m. tonight, that's Eastern Standard Time, is when the sun and the moon are conjunct. Sometimes it's hard to know how to set an intention. We're not sure what we want. So whatever it is, just start writing it out, because we have to get it out there and get it started at some point. Saturn here in Aries is asking us for a new start. This is a new start. Now, you don't have to have all the answers. Saturn will be retrograding back into Pisces. So it's kind of like that feeling of you set the intention, but Saturn pulls you back again. Saturn asks you to, relook. Saturn in Aries, Aries wants to just forge ahead. He's very impulsive and assertive and has that fire and is very innovative. Saturn is asking you to just, let's get a clear, solid foundation on this first, because we're going to pull back, we're going to look, and then we're going to propel it forward. So with these windows of opportunities today, it just feels like, and especially with the Aries, whatever it is that you want to dream in, now is the time. You're supported. You are so supported. There's this lineup behind you saying, go for it. Go for it. Get it down, write it out, dream it in, feel it. Like really sit with it and bring it into your heart, feel the emotion around it. Neptune in Aries, right? The movement. This weekend has been big. The movement of Saturn into Aries, Neptune prior to that, like, we are on new territory here, but there's still like nothing. It's not all just set, cut and dried, like a cut and paste thing. The energy still moves, and with Neptune there and everything coming out of Pisces and moving into Aries, it can take a minute to get our legs back, and we can feel really pulled still. This weekend I found it was a very cleansing weekend. My dreams in the last 3 days have been so crazy. They have been very loud, very just strong messages coming through. Now, I do have a lot of energy right now moving through my 12th house, so I kind of expected that. But they were very clear, and the imagery was crystal clear. And there was a lot of water. There was a lot of elements, I would say, in my dreams. And so I've been writing them out because I want to go back and look, after we get down the road to see, because for everything that we learn in astrology, a great deal of it is in hindsight. So when we track what we've dreamed or what we're feeling and we go back especially when where we're coming into new moons and then full moons, and you want to look back to see what you set the intentions on. It's really important, really powerful. And don't hold yourself back. Aries does not hold back. We are on a whole new timeline now. Whatever we want to dream in, we can. We absolutely can. Saturn asks for form, for a solid foundation based on the new you, the healed you, whatever you've been working through in the last 30 years, you're on a whole new level. So we're starting all over again, right? Because it never ends. And I think if we look back over the last 30 years, most of us can say, yeah, we've been through a lot. We've had lots of experiences that have helped form us. And moving forward, we can take that. And I know I said that before, but it just feels like I need to repeat it, especially with these windows of opportunity. It's like, wow. I was watching a video with Chasing Chiron, and Sean was talking about a lot of things. It was really good. But one of the things he said that I absolutely loved, I wrote it down, and it was asking us to, he had 3 things, but this one resonated with me, and that is being able to, being in our sovereignty, staying in our sovereignty, and not collapsing under pressure. And I thought, oh wow, that is so, I mean, Aries is all about self, Saturn requires structure. Can we stand in our truth moving forward in what we want to bring into this world, what we want to develop, without succumbing to maybe the past or how things used to be? The past can be familiar, so that's why we can repeat patterns on it. But not this time, I'm telling you, not this time. We are whole new creators, up-leveled. So, with that being said, it's a little deep, but it does feel that way. It feels very wonderful. I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one feeling all this new energy, but we can't see it. We can't see the form. We're responsible for the form. We are the cause. We are not the effect. So, with that being said, let's see. I'm just going to pull I wanted to pull from Wisdom of the Tarot, Wisdom of the Oracle, but this one was screaming to me. So maybe we'll pull from that one first. Maybe somebody has something they want to create and they don't know where to start. So this might be really helpful. Maybe it's just for 1 or 2 people. And we will see what wants to come through. Windows of opportunity are kind of exciting too, because it's that childlike wonder, right? Where you're going to dream something in and then you put it away to see what happens. And when we approach things from that childlike curiosity, that's magical, right? That's the energy that really, really roots in and allows us to really up and out and expand. So let's see what this deck would like to say today, because it was loud. You just never know, right? So for those watching this beautiful Gemini new moon, happy Memorial Day again. I know I said it before, but I wish it again for the beautiful country of USA. I just want to make it clear here, I am a global citizen. I do not pick and choose. We will never come together if we keep leaving these borders and boundaries up. It just drives me freaking insane. So, let's see. Anybody else feel that way? For those watching. Here we go. What do you really want? X marks the spot. There's your sextile. Just add a couple more lines. What do you really want? Oh, Creator water. Wow. That's on the bottom of the deck. Creator water. Create from your heart, from your emotions, and write what you want. Roll it up. Put it away. Sit with it. Meditate on it. Let it mingle in your energy. And then take divine action when it comes. So, I hope that was helpful. And I will be back for another video very soon. Enjoy your week. Beautiful week ahead. If I don't come back on, we really do have some great energy. Maybe I'll come back on and talk about that. We will see. Okay, bye for now. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.